What do you do when the person you love most in the world wakes up every day and has to relive the worst moment of their life, as if it's happening for the very first time? That's the heartbreaking reality Jay Leno has been facing behind the scenes, as he cares for his wife of nearly 45 years, Mavis, through advanced dementia. Jay Leno is known to millions as the former host of The Tonight Show, the car-obsessed comic with the big chin, bigger garage, and that classic easygoing wit. Born in 1950, he worked his way up from clubs and stand-up sets to become one of the most recognizable late-night hosts in the world. But away from the stage, the most important part of his life has always been much quieter: his marriage. Jay married Mavis Leno in 1980, long before the fame and fortune really exploded. The couple never had children, by choice, and have always described themselves as true partners. Mavis has long been known for her activism and advocacy work, while Jay kept audiences laughing night after night. For decades, they were the definition of a solid, private Hollywood marriage. Then came Mavis's dementia diagnosis. Her condition became public in early 2024, when Jay filed for conservatorship of her estate to ensure she'd be protected and cared for as the disease progressed. Since then, he's slowly begun to open up about what life as a full-time caregiver really looks like. In a recent interview, Jay shared what he calls the toughest part of Mavis's illness. For about 3 years, he says, she would wake up every single day and in her mind be told for the first time that her mother had died. Every morning, the same shock, the same heartbreak, the same grief. Her mother died every day, he explained. Not just a sad memory, but a fresh, brand new loss over and over again. He described the tears, the confusion, and the emotional weight of having to comfort her each time as if it had just happened. That kind of repetition is one of the cruelest tricks dementia can play. Through it all, Jay has stayed by her side. He says Mavis now needs constant reassurance that everything is okay, and he's there to give it. He talks about liking that she needs him, about feeling that he's truly living out the for better or for worse part of their wedding vows. Most people say the words and never imagine they'll be tested like this. Jay knows he has been, and he says even the worst isn't really that bad, because he still gets to be with her. There are small bright spots. Jay says her appetite has come back, and she still enjoys simple pleasures, like being taken for drives and looking at the world outside. Travel is no longer possible the way it once was, and that hurts, especially knowing how much she loved it. But he focuses on what they can still do together. And then there's the love. After all these years, he says when Mavis looks at him, smiles, and tells him she loves him, he still melts. The comedian who spent his life making millions laugh now finds his greatest joy in making one woman feel safe. Jay Leno doesn't pretend it's easy, but he's clear about one thing. Caring for Mavis isn't a burden. It's an honor. What are your thoughts on Jay's honesty about caregiving and marriage, for better or worse? Let me know in the comments, and if you know someone caring for a loved one with dementia, feel free to share this to show them they're not alone.